Hello and welcome to the next episode of the Belgian Beacon series here on the Guizarm channel. I want to take a quick moment to just apologize for the long delay since the last episode. I got a cold, unfortunately, from the last of my relatives to leave, and my throat decided to take a vacation where it would refuse to work. So anyway, but we're back now, continuing my New Year's resolution to record more, and yeah, so let's get this going. Alright, so it's been a while. So I'm gonna have to reorient myself a little bit. So let's go down to speed 2 for just a second while we wait. I believe that we just took control of most of Holland's development. They just have Zealand now, and we're getting thrown into the deep end with a new idea group. But we just took everything but Zealand, and Austria, despite being our best bud, decided to demand unlawful territory from us, which is not cool. But oh well. Alright, so let's go and see. So free slot. I think we might just do exploration ideas just to make sure that to see if we can get the new world. Because I'm pretty sure. Well, let's check something. I believe in this, the new world spawned in 1490. So that's pretty quick. So I think we're gonna go and do exploration ideas first, just to be sure that we can see if we can get that chance of getting the new world. So let's go and get the extra colonist. Unfortunately, we are lower in Diplo than any other power, but oh well. So let's go and get the colonist. Let's see. Can we? Yes. Let's focus Diplotech. Let's go and obviously get the native coexistence because that's just objectively the best one. Unless you want to spend all the micro of moving your troops from island to island, and continent to continent, of course. But then let's also get can't get Quest for the New World yet. Okay, soon enough. All right, and then is there anything else that we need to be doing? I believe we could turn off our we are losing money because we have influenza in every single province in our empire. I believe our empire country. Yes, we have influenza there, we have influenza there, all these little, these things, influenza. We don't have any, oh yes we do, for some reason it's, oh it's not quarantine influenza there, and then this one's unlawful territory, so it's gonna make us no money, and this one will make us some money. Okay, well anyway, without further ado, let's unpause. Let's actually take off the castle here too. See if we can squeeze out an extra couple ducats. We can also change our people that we hate. So let's see. Rivals, that's what I was looking for. Jesus. Going absolutely mad here with my sickness. Anyway, let's see. Galva already. No, Galva does not hate us. So let's see. Who are we gonna look to attack? Because unfortunately, when you're allied to the Emperor, it is very difficult. You have to be rivaled or be rivaled by them to declare war. Is essentially the case. So let's see. Gavra, you are allied to Munster and Trier. Okay, it's not like we're gonna go to war with anyone right now, anyway. But Scotland and Port Morsco, I think that's who we're gonna rival subtract. Plus, they're a little bit weaker than Gavra in general. Their rival with their allies, so yeah. Plus they're part of a state that we want. So anyway, all that's adding up to me wanting to subsume them. Alright, let's see. You have low desire. Let's go and improve relations with you a little bit. Okay, and we finally unpaused after like 4 minutes of episode, so that's good. Clearly on a streak here. So let's go up to speed 3. Who are we allied to again? Just to make sure. We are allied to just Austria. Okay. So you don't want to ally me. I want provinces from you. Castile, would you be amenable? No. You're allied to Burgonne. Okay. Somehow France got a Dijon. Interesting. Not pronouncing that right, I'm sure. Checked. Has done something. Has gotten their idea, their institution. So let's see, who could we get as a friend? Well, I mean, we do only have 2 slots right now, so let's just hang on for now. We would like to make some money, because then we could buy some ships, and then we can go exploring a bit. We just need 1 more bark, and then we can go exploring. Speaking of, why don't we go and protect trade? There's no reason not to. Protect trade in the English Channel. Are we losing? No, we're not even losing sailors, so that's good. Okay. Now Austria has just been relations with enough. Is there anyone else that we'd want on our side? Denmark, are you? You hate England. How rebellious is Sweden right now? Not super. Okay. Denmark, you might be, I think you're gonna be our next best bud after Austria. Even though it's gonna cost us some diplo points, I think it's worth it for the security. And also to start racking up those favors. The earlier you get your alliances, the better your alliances are gonna be. Essentially. And Denmark's kind of a powerhouse that doesn't seem like a powerhouse, if that makes any sense. They have their power is in their 2 unions, and their pretty high development. But what's nice about that is that instead of taking forever, like Austria, for instance, Austria's going to take like 4 years to get in a favor with. Denmark's going to do this 1 in 2 because all of their power is in their unions, not their own country. Anyway, that's just how that's calculated. So, a little pro tip for you: if you want favors, go for the ones with the vassals instead of the ones that are directly powerful. Unfortunately, Denmark is letting their union members get sieged down, which doesn't seem like it should be happening. Livonian Order, yeah, it's sad that you're not able to. You're all sieging down Riga instead of like fighting. Okay. Anyway, have you ever heard of the concept of not carpet sieging first? That you could take a lesson in that. Anyway, so we're making some money now. There are still quarantine influenza everywhere. Yeah. When did these go away? 63? Okay, so that's not too far. 63. 63. Are they all 63? I thought I remembered them coming, yeah, no, 64. Okay. Anyway. Concert of the People, no, we'll just take the legitimacy because we're kind of low on it right now. And let's see. Den Haag, Holland, and Vlaanderen. Vlaanderen we should be getting a core on pretty quick. Should be. It is Flemish and Catholic after all. I believe this music is copyrighted, but you know what? Whatever. It's as long as we're not copyright striked. You know what? Just in case, let's go and plus it's a little loud anyway. I believe that music is licensed by something like that, so it's not. Anyway, I've gotten copyright notices, not strikes, by that music. Less certain about the whole Coldplay songs that are occasionally come up in the song, in this mod, which is a little bit annoying. Anyway, diplo points for clergy loyalty. I think we will take that. Yes. So yeah, let's do that. So yeah, a little bit of background info or behind baseball info. I am actually going to be doing a lot of videos in the next bit because I don't know when Common Universalis is going to update, and I don't want my save to get broken. So I'm just gonna record a whole bunch and put them out pretty quick, if that's all right. So maybe 2 or 3 episodes a day. It's gonna be the goal. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, so now we're making 0.5, still taking a while. Is there anything else we could be doing? I have been getting a little bit more information on the mod since I've been playing while I was sick. I just couldn't record because my throat wouldn't work. But I was playing as Croatia, which was actually a pretty fun campaign where you take over. Croatia actually has a pretty strong base area, cultural area, if that makes sense. They have 3 of the 6, I believe 6, yeah, centers of trade in their culture group, so that's nice. Anyway, found that to be pretty fun. Little aside there. Let's see, our troops were 12 out of 13. I think we're gonna keep it like that for now. We need 40 ducats for a bark, so we'd like. Next. Are we paying for? Yes, we are. Okay. So that's kind of actually a blessing in disguise in that I do kind of want the unrest, but I don't think we need the morale of armies because we're not going to war with anyone right now. And I found out that you really don't want to be spending money on advisors because they up your corruption. As you can see there, William Orthelius. It's your advisors cost money and up your corruption, so it's really not worth it for the monarch points, and unless the whatever benefit this gives you is really important, like for instance Diplo Rep or global settler increase would be nice once we actually get colonies going. But you want to only get advisors if the effect is worth it, is my advice for people playing Common Universalis. Because money is king. And look how much more money we're making. Oh wait, no, that's probably because of the quarantine influenza finishing. No? No, it's just, well, it did get rid of in my capital. That's nice. But still in Antwerp. 67, huh? Jeez, that's lasting a while. Blanderen, do we want to? No, I think we'll just wait. That one's not going to get unlawful territoried, so we'll just let it sit and slowly core. The Dutch ones, of course, we do want to, because we don't want these Dutch separatists firing, getting too rowdy. Let's see, Denmark, you are sadly not doing so hot in your war. Seems like you're somehow losing your war. Oh no, you're not. You're just Sweden's losing because they have their capital sieged. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, you're sieging down Livland. Okay. Oh wait, no, someone else is sieging down Livland. Oh boy, Denmark, you are not great at the whole war thing, which isn't very, you know, encouraging for your allies, but at least you're besieging your land. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's pretty bad. It's weird that I say, I'm not a super religious person, but I still say Jesus Christ as my exclative sometimes. Anyway. I guess a really religious person wouldn't use Jesus Christ as an expletive anyway, because it's taking the name in vain or whatever. But anyway. Just a random tangent. We are making some very good money right now. Mostly off of trade and taxation. Okay. Separatist in Den Haag, of course, we will spend the monarch points. And let's go and get that bark going so we can start exploring. How's our capital doing? We could really use some base level buildings and some economic edicts to start doing things like upping our cultural acceptance and just growing our development. Would be very nice, although it's a pretty damn good capital. 28 development is not too shabby. The only ones that are better are things like Paris, Milan, and Rome. In Europe, at least. Although, actually, and old Constantinier, like 34. But other than that, I don't think there's that many better provinces out there. Yeah. Well, no one ever said that the lowlands weren't populous and developed. They're just small and in between two giant cultures in history. and easily invadable is the last thing that they are. Is the problem. Because, you know, no natural terrain except for maybe woods, but not really. So, yeah. That would be the reason that Belgium and the Netherlands never really did that super hot later on. Slash always got invaded. Some of the reasons. You know, don't want to say all the reasons. But not this campaign. This campaign, Belgium is going to be the strongest. Guarantee it. You're gonna like the way you look as Belgium. I don't know if anyone else has seen that commercial, but I believe it's Men's Warehouse or something. Anyways, this old guy who's like, you kind of like the way you look. I guarantee it. It's like, it was just this very iconic commercial that played in North America for a while. So yeah, not too much strategy going on right now. We're just basically waiting for our aggressive expansion that is ridiculously high to simmer down a bit. Ooh, who's at war here? You are at war with England. In what war? English conquest of Law. What? Oh, you're at war with Ormond. Okay. We will take the money. Heck yes. That is what we want right now. Do we want more ships? I think we might. You only have 2 transports and 2 cogs, right? I mean, two barks right now. I think we might want another transport. Another thing about this mod that you should take into account is that cogs, realistically, and they should be, are better trade ships than light ships. Light ships are basically like they're meant for trading, but they're not. They're like kind of like open seas light warships instead of like galleys, except for the open seas. Basically, is what their job is. But they also do a little bit of trading, so they're kind of an all-rounder boat. Whereas in vanilla, they are the only trade ship. So yeah, so if you want to actually get trade power, go for troop ships, because they are useful in peace, because they, you know, can hold a lot of people, they can hold a lot of goods. Let's see, yes, we will definitely buy down the, rebels in Den Haag. I'm sure, but I'm butchering that. 3 ducats a month, that's rather nice. Love it if you got cord finally. I mean, the meantime to happen has to be pretty good. I mean, whatever yet, separatism. I believe that the separatism, if it would be at 10, if it's at 10, then it should be, if it's your culture and your religion. Basically, we're like 4 years behind schedule on that core. It's getting rather unlucky is what the long story short of that one is. Exacerbation of export effects. Well, I don't like that, but luckily we're why are you not liking me all of a sudden? Did we get an event? From divert trade. Oh no, okay. But from diplomatic reputation. No, it's just because you're building troops, so you're suddenly getting uppity. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. If you go above 50%, we'll get rid of that divert trade. But for now, it's keeping our trade income high. How much trade power do we have? 6%. That's not too bad for the this trade node that's dominated by Paris. 22% in the channel. The Belgian channel, as we are going to be calling it. Okay, we got another ship. Let's see. We are going to need one more bark just to... Unfortunately, one of the things that they haven't changed in the mod is that you still need one bark, one light ship, to protect trade. So even though your cogs can protect trade, or propagate trade power, they can't lead the fleet in the ship trade propagation. Anyway, it's a mouthful. Let's go and get our ships back to Antwerp. Let's go and build one more bark as soon as we can. And then start exploring a bit. Oh, not enough sailors. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go and if I get out the barks, put a explorer in charge. We could wait for one, but I'd like to get exploring early. So even though we're working on the idea group, I'm gonna splurge on it. And that was a bad idea because we can't even reach anywhere. Okay, well, what's our technology like? Oh, okay, so colonial range plus 20 in the next one. Speaking of which, we should really, well, for now, you guys can, I guess, protect trade. But where is? Why can we? Oh, right, sailors, not money. That's causing the problems. Oh, and we can get a new rival. Looks like Utrecht didn't take. Let's go with Galvra. You also, it's a nice thing is that because we put Utrecht as we eclipsed Utrecht there, even though we were obviously more powerful than them to begin with. So because of that, we got some free power projection. So you always kind of want to, as another factor, include the fact that if you put someone who's way too weak to be your rival as your rival, they'll very quickly get eclipsed, and then you'll profit. Anyway, so we got our core on Den Haag, nice. Still not on Vlaanderen, which is super annoying. Oh well. You guys are... Yes, you are autonomously expressing rebels. Good. Let's go and make sure we're improving relations with Austria. And we also want to improve relations with Denmark. The Danish. A bit. It looks like Denmark didn't get anything from their war, which is a little rough. So Novgorod basically took over a bunch of land that Muscovy was just going to take from them. So that's... Well, anyway, that's something. Oh well. Not much we can do about it, especially with our super aggressively expanding Belgium. Everybody's so scared of Belgium, as they should be, but also they shouldn't be because I want to expand more. I do take a little bit of, like, what's the right word for it? When you feel like a sympathetic. There we go. I feel some sympathetic sadism for being a Belgian country and surrounding the last Dutch province, true Hollandish province. I don't know, just a little funny. Surrounding the Dutch like this, probably every Belgian's dream when they were trying to get taken over, when the Dutch were trying to take over their country. Anyway, before we open up more old ones, let's get you to Greta. Get you guys grouped up. Take trade, English channel. Do we have enough sailors? We almost do. Let's get another bark. Good. We are using 2 sailors a month now. Price of doing business. Quite literally. Ormond, Verdun. Oh yeah, that's Verdun. Okay. Ormond, Verdun, and Castilla. Right. Castile is their friend. That's not cool. I don't think I can fight them. So I can't take back their last province. Hey nuts, last province. That is. It's too bad. Oh, another thing is that until the next update, they have gotten rid of the estate reform desire. It was causing a little bit too many problems for people. I played up till like 1600 and I hadn't had any problems with it, but I guess some people were saying that it was a little bit too rebel happy, so they, and especially I think what I did notice was that the AI was getting a lot of rebels from those from their what are they called, estates. So I can understand. So they just basically said, okay, until we can make a better system out of it, we're gonna just lay off on the rebels for now. But eventually, I think the next patch is gonna include a much better estate system, I guess would be the right word for it. The way that the systems work. Anyway, okay, you please go to where I want you to go. I'm going to Dogger Bank, not where I wanted you to go. Growth of cities attracts serfs. Lose commerce in Vlaanderen. Or, yeah, we don't really care about the morale of armies right now. And even though I do want my capital to get stronger, it'll get stronger on its own, and I'd rather not get the autonomy in Vlaanderen. So let's go and just get the nobles happy. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Get scooped up. There we go. Good stuff. Making plenty of money, so let's go and get up to our force limit. Would we want another knight? I believe we do. Let's stay cheap for now. Get another infantry. We're eventually going to want to get an artillery heavy army as a well-developed trade power, but for now let's go with more infantry. You don't get to be a money doesn't grow on trees. You don't get to be a high-developed trade power without a little bit of money. Seed money, they call it. $4 a month, nice. Just love watching those numbers go higher. And our cash go up and up. I wish that we didn't have to go exploration ideas first, because it would have been nice to get rid of some of these admin points. Although you know what we could do? We could buy down some inflation, as that is only costing us money. And we don't need it right now. Let's see. Oh, we got a conquistador. He's actually the best out of all of them. It's funny. Anyway. Too bad we can't really conquist anywhere. I guess we could explore, like, this place, but not really. Building some ships. Do we have enough? No, I don't think we do. We need 40 sailors. We only have 27. Okay. Go group you guys up. So yeah, a little bit of a less exciting episode. So I apologize about that, but you know, there's not much you can do. If you're in the HRE and you're trying to expand aggressively, you're gonna get aggressive expansion penalties. But luckily, France is cooling off pretty quick. It's really what's funny is that, well, I guess you do want, for different reasons, you don't want aggressive expansion on the big or small provinces. I find that in the HRE, the biggest problem is when you have like 10 small, tiny countries. That's where I die the most, is when I underestimate a bunch of little tiny countries, and I forget that they all have a minimum force limit, and then they all come and kill me, even though I thought that I was stronger than them all. Anyway, let's see. Mercantilism is, where is it right now? It's at 43%. It's only a little bit of corruption, so let's go and get the mercantilism, yeah. Even though, although we are doing a diplo idea group, but, yeah. I want that trade power. And why are you guys not suppressing rebels anymore? Where's our... Can you only suppress rebels with a general? Oh, that's weird. Anyway. Yeah, we want to suppress rebels right now. That's very odd. Never noticed that before. You can't suppress rebels with a conquistador. guess it's not really what they're for, but you'd think they could, you know, do the job just a little bit. Anyway, that's not what we got. Got new troops. Let's go with no, I'm not even gonna try. Whatever those troops are. The ones with the good shock pips. And we can build a mill. I think we will. Actually, let's save up for the, well... I love how we have only cloth provinces. But, no, let's wait for the marketplace. Build it in Amsterdam first, just to get the, cultural acceptance. Actually, how much is it in Amsterdam? Amsterdam... Am I blind? Where is it? Oh, it's in the province of Holland, okay. I think. Faceting in Ka, that's nice, because we're gonna own that eventually. Hopefully. So that's good. Get up the Diamond District. Over there. Yeah, that's the province of Holland. Although it's cities of Amsterdam. Okay. Anyway, so how expensive is it? It is 139. Gonna take a while, okay. Oh, and we are over 30 minutes, so I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I once again apologize for the delay. It was, you know, it wasn't my fault, okay? Anyway, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.